Hi guys, it's Mrs. Merritt. I'm going to be teaching you Module 4, Lesson 12 today. So you're going to kind of get to see a really cool thing. I'm going to be working on my computer screen, which is right in front of me, but you're going to get to see me work through some problems with you. So I've never done this before, but it's super exciting. So our objective today is using 5 groups to represent the 5 plus n pattern all the way up to number 8. So we're going to have 5 plus a random number, and it's going to go either 6, 7, or 8. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to play a quick game. It's called 5 group hands. You are going to raise your hands and show me the numbers when you figure out how many dots are on the screen. So I want you to look at this screen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This line of dots is always 5. Okay? Pretend there's little boxes and it's a 5 frame. And then we have to add this one down here. So 5 and 1 is 6. Very good. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Let's do our next one. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1. Show me. Very good. I have 5 on the top, and then I have, look at 1, 2 on the bottom. So 1, 2. What is this number? 7. Great job. Next one. Show me in 3, 2, 1, 0. That's what your hand should look like. You have 5 on the top, and then you have 1, 2, 3 dots on the bottom. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Show me in 3. Show me in 2. 1, 0. Good job. 5 on the top, 4 on the bottom. How many is that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Show me in 3. Show me in 2. Show me in 1. 10. Very good. We have 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom, and we know 2 hands is 10. Great job. So I think you're ready for our application problem. For our application problem today, we're going to talk about bees buzzing around a flower. So 5 bees, so 5 bees were buzzing around this flower. I'm going to move myself over here for a second, because here's our bees. So let's buzz them to the flower. Bzz. 1, bzz. 2, bzz. 3, bzz. 4, bzz. 5. So 5 bees were buzzing around this flower. Then guess what happened? 2 more came to join them. So we have 5. And then 1, 2. I wonder if anyone knows this number. Let's see if these, I'm going to keep them over here because they're just going to get close to the flower so we don't get them confused. They're getting ready to buzz around the flower. Here's 2 more. So we had 5. We brought 2 more. 2 more bees wanted to taste that flower. How many did we have all together? All of these are whole. How many do we have all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's do it on our fingers and see if we get the same thing. So we have 5 and 2 more. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did it! Great job! So now I need a little bit of help figuring this out. I know a number bond has a whole and two parts. Okay, so we had 7 all together. And remember, when we say the word all together, that means that we are talking about our whole. Okay, so how many was our whole again? We had 5 and 2, which makes 7. Now remember, our whole goes where the 2 lines go to one circle. 2 lines, 1 circle. We said that was 7. Okay, how many bees started at the flower? How many bees originally were there? Does anyone remember? Let's count to double check. It's always good to double check our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is one of our parts. And then how many bees flew with them? How many bees came later? Just these 1, 2. Very good. And we've already said, it's kind of crazy too, Mrs. Merritt, huh? But I'm doing my best. So we already said 5 and 2 is 7. Are you ready for your next problem? Okay, you're going to need a piece of paper or a whiteboard, something you can write with, because we're going to do some number bonds, okay? So pause me and then go ahead and go grab it. Okay, I'm so glad you're back. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to take our 5 stick apart and put 1 cube in each of the squares. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want you to write anything for this one, but I want you to think. What in the world is happening down here? Are there any cubes that go down here? No, very good. We only had 5. So we're filling in our 5 frame. And together, our 2 5 frames make a 10 frame, but we only have 5. Okay? Let's see what happens though. Something crazy happens. Okay, now we have 5 cubes. Okay, so now we have 5 cubes, and they want us to add 1 more. Oh boy, here's our 1 more. Oh no, we just did something. We added more to our 5 frame. So now it's not just a 5 frame, we broke in and went to that 10 frame. How many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are whole. It's our whole. I want you to write this number bond on your paper. So pause me if you need to and draw a number bond. And remember, 2 lines, 1 circle is our whole. And we said that was 6. Now, our 2 parts, they're split apart very nicely for us. Look at, we have how many up here? 5. And then how many down here? Just 1. Oh no. Here we go. Just 1. That was easy enough, wasn't it? I think you're ready for another one. It says to write a number sentence, but we're going to pause on that. We're going to hold off because we haven't gone over it much. So in our next lesson, we're going to kind of get into number sentences a little more. But if you want a challenge, when we're all done with our lesson, you can go back and do the number sentence for these problems. Okay, so now it says we had our 5 and 1 from our last problem, which was 6 was our whole. Now it's saying we need to add 1 more cube. Okay. Okay, now I need you to get those number bonds ready because we are going I did one for you to show you. Now we're going to do one together, more together, okay? So let's count together. Count with me as I point for our two parts. We're going to do our two parts first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now are these 5 attached to these 2? No. So here's our one part. They split them apart for us, which was so nice. 5. And then how many are down here? Write that in your number bond. Very good. 2. And then all together, I want you to pause me and figure out our whole. Go ahead. Great, let's count our whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is our whole. Okay, now, what we're going to do, this one's one you're going to do all by yourself, okay? It's great practice. What we're going to do is pause the video, and I'm going to go over the directions. We're going to pause, and I want you to fill in the number bond to match our picture. Then we'll check our work together. All right, so now they want us to add one more cube, okay? So pause the video when I say go. What you're going to do is write your number bond to match the 5-frame picture. Go ahead. Okay, I'm so glad you're back. So look at my number bond and take a second and see if you got what I got. If you didn't, that's okay. I'm going to go over how I got my answer, okay? So here we go. If you did get it, I'm so proud of you. I'm still going to go over my answer though, okay? So I knew that this was 5 because we've been talking about that the whole lesson. I just knew it was 5 right away because my 5 frame's full. So I said, that's 5. So I put it over here in my part. I knew not to put it in this circle because it's 2 lines, 1 circle, and I know that's where my whole goes. Okay? And then I went down here. So 5, that was easy peasy for me. Then I went down here and I had to count. So I went 1, 2, 3. And I filled in my other part. And then to get my whole, I did it on my fingers because I'm really quick on my fingers rather than point and count. But you can touch count all the cubes. But I did it on my fingers. I put up 5 and I put up 3 and I went 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how I got my whole of 8. You guys did such a great job during the lesson. I am so proud of you. Now it's your turn to do a little bit of practice because we know that practice helps us get better and better. So even if you struggled with it, keep trying and you'll get better. So for this problem set, you are going to draw some more cubes to make the number they say. So in this first question, it says draw more to make 6. And look at it, they have my whole over here is 6. So I know that I have to draw how many cubes? 6. And then complete my number bond with my 2 parts. This one says draw more to make 7 and complete the number bond. And this says draw more to make 8 and then complete the number bond. I can't wait to see your hard work, and we will go over the answers before we start tomorrow's lesson. Have a great evening.